Hello everyone, today we'll be going through Cambridge Igcse Mathematics Paper 2 Extended 058022 Feb March 2022. Let us move to the question number 1. Question number 1 says we have to measure the angle, marked angle, and angle we need to measure is this one, so we can keep our protector here. This will be our zero line, and we can check from here. This angle will be 40 degrees, so our answer will be 40 over here for 1 mark. Next, work out this, give your answer in 2 decimal places. We can use calculator, so it will be root of 5 and multiply by 6 squared will be equal to, decimal value will be 80.498, so we can round it to 80.50, so 80.50 will be our answer for 2 marks. Now question number 3, a journey starts at 21:15 one day and ends at 4:33 on the next day. Calculate the time taken in hours and minutes. So we can check for 21 hours and 15 minutes, and up to 24 we'll be checking, and after 24 it will be for this one. So we can check this duration. This duration we can check with the help of calculator. So 24 minus 21 hours and 15 minutes, and this will be equal to 2 hours and 45 minutes. So this duration will be 2 hours and 45 minutes, and in this one we will be adding this additional time, which is from 24 to this one, and this will be plus 04 hours and 33 minutes, and this will be resulting to time will be 7 hours and 18 minutes. So 7 hours and 18 minutes will be our final answer for this 1 mark question. Then question number 4, it says diagram is not to scale. Calculate the total surface area of this cuboid. So we can take this side is length, this side is breadth, and this side is height. So formula is what? Formula is total surface area. Total surface area of cuboid will be equal to 2 into LH plus 2LB plus 2BH. This is the formula which we will be applying, and we will be replacing the values. This will be 2 into 7 into 4 plus 2 into 7 into 5 will be height. So 7 into 4 L into breadth, and plus 2 into 4 into height will be 5. So we can simplify. This will be 35 into 2 will be 70, plus 28 into 2 will be 56, plus 20 into 2 will be 40. Even you can use calculator, type this in calculator, and you will get answer, and answer will be what? 70 plus 56 plus 40 is equal to 166 centimeters square for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can move to the question number 5, and question number 5 says write on the gradient of the line y is equal to 5x plus c, and we know y is equal to mx plus c is the equation of line in slope intercept form. So this is slope, which is in this case 5, so we can write slope as 5. And second part, B part, find the coordinates of the point where the line y is equal to 5x plus 7 crosses the y-axis. So on y-axis x will be equal to 0. So x will be equal to 0. This implies y is equal to 5 into 0 plus 7. So y will be equal to 7. So x is 0, y is equal to 7. This will be for 1 mark. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 6, diagram is not to scale. Use a ruler and compasses only construct this drawing and leave in your construction arcs the side of the length 12 centimeter has been drawn for you. So we will be drawing one side as 12, which is already drawn over here, and this is 12 centimeters, so we can just mention here 12 centimeter. Now we'll be drawing 8 centimeter. We have to take 8 centimeter. On this side we can take 8 centimeter. Roughly we can make an arc over here. We can make an arc, and this will be our one arc, and the second arc we can make for 9.5. so 9.5 will be roughly arc over here. And now we can join basically the points. This side will be 9.5 and this side will be 8 centimeters. We can write here 8 centimeter and this side will be 9.5 centimeters. These are the arcs which we will have to keep. Don't erase those arcs, and this is 2 marks question which we have done. Now question number 7. Question number 7 says diagram is given. Write down the inequality in terms of n shown by the number line. So n is greater than 1, n is greater than 1 minus 1. We will not be writing equal to sign because this is unfilled circle. So this is 1 mark question which we are done. Next question number 8. Question number 8 is transformation question. They are saying on the grid draw the image of triangle A after reflection in y is equal to x, and this is 1 mark question. So reflection in the y-axis, basically reflection in the y-axis. So y-axis, we know this is y-axis. So reflection will be taking distance from here is 1 unit, so we'll take on other side. So 1 point will be this one, and we can check distance of this point 1, 2, 3. So we'll take other side 1, 2, 3. So this will be the second point. Then third point we can check 1, 2, 3, 4 units, and this will be 1, 2, 3 and 4 units. So this will be the mark. So we can join the vertices points, we can join to get the vertices of the triangle, and this will be our translated triangle which is required. Next is what? Next is triangle A after translation by this vector -3 and -4. So triangle A is which one? What I will do, I will draw this triangle because I'm doing on the laptop computer screen, so you can basically use paper and tracing paper. So this one we will be translating 3 units to the left, so 1 unit, 2 unit and 3 units to the left, and then 4 units down. So 1 unit down, 2 unit down, 3 unit down and 4 unit down. Our answer will be this location. So it is translated. New location we can indicate by the marks. So these are the new locations. So this is done. Then they are saying B part, describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle A onto B. So triangle A onto B, the previous part was 2 marks, so this is 3 marks. A onto B, we will be drawing the we will be joining the vertices, and to join vertices we can basically join vertices like this one, and the other vertices also we can join like this one, and these are joining at a point, so we can figure out basically I want to draw a little accurate. So this is basically the point which is center of enlargement. It is being enlarged, and this one basically it is 1 by 2. So this is being A on to B. So scale factor will be 1 by 2, and center will be, this point will be 9 and minus 1, so 9 and minus 1 will be the center. So we can write it is enlargement by scale factor 1 by 2, enlargement by scale factor 1 by 2, and center of enlargement is 9 and minus 1, and this will be 3 marks question. Now question number 9, we have to factorize complete. We will have to take maximum common. The maximum which we can take common is 3a, so inside will be 4a squared minus 7, and this will be answer will be 3a into 4a squared minus 7, and this is 2 mark question which we have done. Now question number 10, sequence question. A part, the nth term of the sequence is n squared plus 7. Find the first 3 terms. So we can write n is equal to 1, n is equal to 2, and n is equal to 3. These will be the 3 terms, and this implies we can write 1 squared plus 7. This will be 2 squared plus 7, and this will be 3 squared plus 7. So we can check. This will be 8, this one will be 4 plus 7 will be 11, and this one 9 plus 6 plus 7 will be 16. So 8, 11 and 16, this is 2 marks part which we have done. Now B part says these are first 4 terms of a different sequence, and find the nth term. So to find nth term we require d value. D value will be minus 8, minus 8, minus 8. So d value is equal to minus 8, a value is equal to 15, and the formula we know is un is equal to, nth term is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, and a value is 15. So we'll write here 15 plus n minus 1 into d is minus 8, and we can open the bracket and we will get 15 minus 8n and plus 8, and further adding the like term, so it will be 15 plus 8 will be 23. So 23 minus 8n, and 23 minus 8n is our answer for this 2 marks part. Now question number 11, as the temperature increases people eat more ice cream. Write type of correlation does this statement describe. So it is positive correlation, so we can write positive correlation. Then this is 1 mark part. Question number 12, A part, Sanjay invests 700 in an account paying simple interest at a rate of 2.5% per year. Calculate the value of his investment at the end of 6 years. So PRT over 100, this is the formula which we will be replacing for I is equal to PRT over 100, and we can replace values in this. It will be principal amount is 700, so 700 into rate is 2.5 into time duration 6 years divided by 100, and this will be equal to fraction will be 700 multiplied by 2.5 and multiplied by 6 and divided by 100, and this is equal to 105. So 105 is interest, and amount will be equal to principal amount plus interest, which is 700 plus 105. So answer will be 805, and it will be dollars, $805 for 3 marks. This is done. Now question B part, basically B part says Mira invests the same amount at rate of R per year at the end of 17 years. The value of her investment is 1030.35. Find the value of R. So we know the compound interest formula, and compound interest formula is A is equal to P into 1 plus R over 100 raised to the power T, and in this formula we'll be replacing amount is given, which is this one, so 1030.35 will be equal to principal amount, which is 700, so we'll replace 700 into 1 plus rate, we don't know, R over 100 raised to the power time duration, and it is for 17 years. We will replace here 17. Now we can shift, basically we can shift 700 to other side, so we'll get 1 plus R. Otherwise what we can do, we can write like this one over 700, and this will be equal to 1 plus R over 100 raised to the power 17. Now we can take 1 over 17 powers to get rid of this 17, so our equation will become 1 over R, 1 plus R over 100 is equal to 17th root of 1030.35 divided by, this will be 700, and now we can shift 1 also, and this will be R over 100 is equal to 17th root of 1030.35 and divided by 700 minus 1, and if we shift 100 also to other side, so it will be 17th root of 1030.35 over 700 minus 1, and this will be multiplied by 100, and we can use calculator. This will be 17th root, we can write like this one in fraction here, and this will be 1030.35 and divided by, it will be 700, and then there should be minus 1 outside the root, and then multiply by 100, and this will be equal to 2.3000, so 2.3, basically 2.3%. so R value will be 2.3. we will not be writing percentage symbol here, so this will be our final answer. Hopefully you understood this. This is for 3 marks. Now question number 13, A part, simplify this. So when bases are being multiplied, their powers will be added, so this will be equal to h raised to the power 7, and this is 1 mark question. B part, simplify this, and this will be simplify. To simplify this, we can take reciprocal of 7 over x and write minus 1 power, and this will be minus 3, and these two will be multiplied, so it will be equal to x by 7 raised to the power 3 minus plus, so this will be x cubed over 7 cubed, and x cubed over 7 cubed is what, 7 raised to the power 3 will be equal to 343, and our answer will be x cubed over 343, and this is for 1 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now C part is this one, find the value of P. So we can write this in, if it is in division, we can subtract the power, so 8 minus P is equal to A squared. So bases are same, we can leave the bases and powers can be compared, so 8 minus P is equal to 2. So this implies P is equal to 8 minus 2, which is equal to 6. So P value will be 6. This is 1 mark question which we have done. Now question number 14, calculate the circumference of the circle with radius 4.7. So circumference, capital C, is equal to 2 pi r, and this is the formula which we will be applying. So 2 pi into radius is 4.7, so 4.7. This will be equal to, we can write it as 2 pi and multiply by 4.7 will be equal to 47 by 5, 47 by 5 pi, and the decimal value we can write 29.5 up to 3 significant figures, 29.5. So 29.5 centimeters for 2 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 15. Without using a calculator, work out this fraction. So multiplication of fraction, you must show all your working and give your answer as a mixed number in its simplest form. So we will be, first of all, 2 whole 1 by 3. We can multiply this and then add this to get improper fraction. So 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 1 will be 7. So 7 by 3, and the other one is already in proper fraction, so we can write like this. Now we have to cancel, and 7 2s are 14, and this will be equal to 11 over 6. Now 11 over 6 we can divide, and we will rotate this like this one, so it will be 1 whole 5 by 6, and 1 whole 5 by 6 will be our final answer, simplified one. Hopefully you understood. This is 3 marks question which we are done. Now question number 16. Question number 16 says grid is provided, A and B points are also there, and they are saying A is the point this one and B is this point. Find the equation of the straight line that passes through point A and B. Give your answer in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So equation of line is required. So easiest way, because grid is already provided, so what we can do, we can join the line passing through this. This will be our y-intercept, and we can find the gradient of the line. And to find the gradient of the line, we will draw the triangle, and this will be the triangle, and we will consider this triangle. This triangle we will be considering for the gradient, and we can see this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 8 units rise, and run is 1 2 3 4 units. So this is basically 8 units down, and minus, we can take minus 4 units. So gradient m value will be 8 by minus 4, which is equal to minus 2. So gradient will be minus 2. So now we can check for the c value. C value will be also is equal to minus 7. This is the c value. So we can write c is equal to minus 7. So gradient is minus 2. So y is equal to mx plus c. We can write y is equal to mx plus c. So y will be equal to minus 2x and minus 7. This will be our final equation, minus 2x minus 7. Gradient is negative if it is a line is sloping like this one. So right side down, left side up, this will be having negative gradient. And a line which is sloping like this one, right side up, left side down, will be positive gradient. And a line which is horizontal is having 0 gradient, and a line which is parallel to y-axis or vertical will be having undefined gradient. These are basically the rules which we will have to keep in mind. Now we can move to B part, and B part says find the equation of the line that is perpendicular to L and passes through the origin. Now gradient of the perpendicular will be reciprocal and change sign. So reciprocal and change sign will be 1 by 2, and c value is passing through origin, so coordinates of origin are this one. So we can write equation, and we know y is equal to perpendicular and passes through this. Okay, so we can write equation of line in point slope form. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So we can write y minus 0 is equal to 1 by 2 into x minus 0, so this will be y is equal to 1 by 2x, and this will be our equation, which we can write y is equal to 1 by 2x, and this is 2 marks question which we are done. Hopefully you understood this question. Question number 17, diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows a rectangle with length 11 and 4 centimeters the width. OQ is a diagonal and OPX, so this is diagonal, and OPX is a sector, so this one is basically sector of a circle center O. So we can understand that this is basically the radius, and this side is 4, so this side will also be 4 centimeters. This is what we understood from here. And then what we have to do, calculate the percentage of rectangle that is shaded. So area shaded we can check. So area of the rectangle, we know we will find what will be our strategy. Our strategy will be, we will find the area of rectangle, then we will half it, and that will be area of this triangle, and then we will find area of the sector and subtract from area of the triangle, and the answer, that one will be for this portion, and we'll add these two areas, and that will be our answer. And first of all we will find area of rectangle, so we can write here area of rectangle, or if I write here rectangle will be equal to length into breadth, and this is equal to 11 into 4, which is equal to 44 centimeters square. So this will be area. Now area of triangle will be what? Area of triangle will be half, so it will be 44 divided by 2, which is equal to 22 centimeters square. So this area is 22 centimeters square, this one 22 centimeters square. And now we can find the area of the sector. To find area of the sector we require this angle, which we don't have. So what we will do, we will find basically we will consider this triangle, which triangle we are considering. This is the triangle which we are considering. So this is basically the triangle which we are considering. This is P, this is O, this is Q, and if we take this one, basically we can take this triangle over here, and this is the triangle which we are considering. So we can rate, this side is 11 centimeters, which is this one, and this side was 4 centimeter. And now we can take, this is our theta, so opposite will be this one and adjacent will be 4, so we can take opposite over adjacent, which is tan theta. So we can basically write tan theta is equal to, tan theta is equal to 11 over 4. So 11 over 4, so theta will be equal to tan inverse of 11 over 4, and this is equal to shift tan of 11 over 4, and this will be closed, and this is equal to 70.01, so 70 degree. So we got this angle as 70 degree. Now we can find sector area. So area of the sector is equal to what? Area of the sector is equal to, area of the sector is equal to theta over 360 into pi r squared, and theta is 70 degrees. 70 degree over 360 into pi, and radius is 4, so 4 squared. Now we can calculate, this will be 70 over 360 and multiply by pi into 64 square will be 16, and this will be equal to 28 over 9 pi. So 28 over 9 pi, this is area of the sector. So this is 28 over 9 pi. So this area we will subtract from area of the triangle, which is 22. So now we can write shaded area. So shaded area will be what? Shaded area will be, we can write shaded area will be equal to 22, which is area of one triangle, and the other triangle area we have to subtract from 22. What we have to subtract? We'll have to subtract this 28 by 9 pi, and this will be the total area. We can calculate 22 plus 22 minus answer is equal to 34.226, or we can write 34.23 centimeters square. This will be the shaded area. But now we have to find the percentage of the rectangle that is shaded area. Now total area we know is 44, so 34.23 is shaded, and divided by 44 multiplied by 100, this will give us the percentage of the shaded area. So this answer divided by 44, and this will be multiplied by 100, and we will get 77.786, or we can write 77.79, or up to 3 significant figures it will be 77.8. So this will be 77.8%, and this is 5-mark question which we have done. Now question number 18. Question number 18 is this one. Mrs. Kohli buys a jacket, 2 shirts and a hat. The jacket cost this one. The shirts, check the word shirts, both shirts, it means both shirts. The shirts each cost 24 less than the jacket. So shirts each is costing 24 less than jacket, and the hat costs 16 less than the jacket. So Mrs. Kohli spends exactly 100. Write down an equation in terms of x. Solve this equation. So we can basically form the equation which is basically jacket. We can write jacket is x dollars, and shirt will be what? Shirt will be x minus 24, and then hat will be taken as x minus 16. Now we can form the equation, and the equation will be Kohli has bought 1 jacket, so it will be x plus 2 shirts. So shirt is this one, so we will be multiplying it by 2, x minus 24, and plus this will be 1 hat, so x minus 16 is equal to 100. So we will open the bracket. So x plus 2x minus 48 plus x minus 16 is equal to 100. Adding the like terms, so this will be 4x, so 4x, and this will be minus 48 minus 16 is equal to minus 64 is equal to 100. So 4x is equal to 164. This implies x will be equal to 164 divided by 4 will be equal to this will be equal to 41. So x value is equal to 41. We can even replace value of x as 41 in this equation, and we should get 100 on the side. So hopefully you can check this also. This is 3-mark question which is done. Now question number 19, and question number 19 is proportionality question. Y is inversely proportional. Y is inversely proportional to the square root. to the square root of x plus 4, square root of x plus 4, and this implies we can write it as y is equal to k over under root of x plus 4, and they are saying when x is equal to 5, y is equal to 2. So x is equal to 5 when y is equal to 2, so 2 is equal to k over, this will be 5 plus 4 root, which is 9 root, which is 3. So we can write k is equal to 2 into 3, which is 6. So k value will be 6. This k value we can replace in this equation, and our equation will become y is equal to 6 over x plus 4 root. And now they are saying find y when x is equal to 77. So y is equal to 6 over 77 plus 4 under root, and this will be 6 over 81 root, which is equal to 6 over 9, which we can write as 2 by 3. This will be our final answer, 2 over 3 for 3 marks. Hopefully you understood this. Now this question number 20 is simultaneous equation. One is linear, the other one is quadratic, so non-linear. So we can basically find the value of y from the first equation. This will be minus 3x plus 11, or we can write 11 minus 3x, and this value we will be replacing in the second equation. So x squared and minus 2 into y is 11 minus 3x, and this is equal to 18. We can open the brackets, x square minus 22 and plus 6x is equal to 18, or we can write minus 18 is equal to 0. So x squared plus 6x and minus this will be 40. So minus 40 is equal to 0. Now we can apply the quadratic for strategy. So mode 5 3, and coefficient of x square is 1 and coefficient of x is 6 and minus 40, and this is equal to 4 and minus 10. So 4 and minus 10, we will change sign and utilize these numbers and keeping gap for the step. So we can write x minus 4 and x plus 10 is equal to 0. Intermediate step will be x, this one, and then this whole step, so it will be term basically x plus 10, and then minus 4, which will be here, and this term x plus 4 is equal to 0. So we have written the intermediate step also. So this implies x is equal to 4 and x is equal to minus 10. So these two values we will be replacing in, we can replace in this equation. So y is equal to 11 minus 3x. So at x is equal to 4, y will be equal to 11 minus 3 into 4, which is equal to 11 minus 12, which is minus 1. So y is equal to minus 1 will be one value, and the second value at x is equal to minus 10. Y will be equal to 11 minus 3 into minus 10. So this will be 11 plus 30, so this will be 41. So we got one value. We can write here values when x is equal to minus 10, y is equal to 41, and when x is equal to 4, y is equal to minus 1, and this is 5 mark question which we have done. Now this is question number 21. Diagram is provided which is not to scale. The diagram shows an open rectangle box. Open rectangle box, it means not having top. So AB is this one, BC is 9, CG is 14.5 centimeters. A straight stick AGM rests against A and G and extends outside the box to M. Calculate the angle between the stick and the base of the box. So what we can do now, we need the base of the box, angle between the stick and the base of the box. So we will identify which angle is required. So we can draw the line will be this one. So angle required is basically this one. First of all, we will consider, we need to find AC. To find AC, we are considering this much triangle, which is ABC triangle. So we can write in ABC, in triangle ABC, we will apply Pythagoras theorem, and Pythagoras theorem, by Pythagoras theorem, AC squared is equal to AB squared plus BC squared. So AC will be equal to 18.6 squared plus 9 squared under root, and this will be equal to square root of 18.6 squared minus basically plus this will be 9 squared, and this is equal to 20.66. So 20.66 centimeters we got this length, 20.66. Now we can consider the triangle. Which triangle now we are considering? We are considering now this much triangle. Hopefully you are understanding each and everything. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Also share the link of the channel with your friends and classmates. So this is basically ACG triangle. Now we can write in triangle ACG, in triangle ACG, this will be GC is opposite or CG is opposite. So we can write CG over AC will be equal to tan theta. So tan theta, we can take this. So tan theta is equal to CG over AC, which is equal to 14.5 over 20.66, and this implies what? We can take basically angle, we can shift to other side. So this will be what? We can write theta is equal to tan inverse of 14.5 divided by 20.66, and this will be equal to shift tan of fraction 14.5 over this will be 20.66, and this will be equal to 35.06, or we can write 35.1 degrees up to 3 significant figures. So 35.1 is basically the angle required, which we can write proper answer over here. And next is AM is equal to 30. AM is equal to 30. Okay, so the complete length is AM, which is basically this one is 30, and they are saying show that GM is equal to 4.8, correct to 1 decimal place. So if we find AG in the same triangle ACG, we will write here in triangle ACG, this will be what? But we will apply Pythagoras theorem. So AG will be equal to AG square. AG square will be equal to AC square plus CG square, I think so. AC square plus CG square, yes, plus CG squared. And if we write AG will be equal to under root of AC, and AC we know is 20.66, we just know we found, and this should be squared, and plus this will be CG, which is 14.5, so 14.5 squared, and we can find this was root of 20.66 squared, and plus this should be 14.5 squared, and this is equal to 25.5. 25.24, so we can write 25.24, and the complete length is GM. So basically complete length is what is AM, so GM will be equal to AM minus AG. So we can write GM is equal to AM minus AG, and AM is 30 minus AG, which we just found, 25.24, and this will be equal to 30 minus answer is equal to 4.75, or we can write 4.8 centimeters up to 1 dp. This is what we have done, and it was 3 marks question which we have done. Now question number 22 is vectors question, and this is a little tricky. So not to scale, diagram is not to scale. The diagram shows a trapezium, and O is the origin, and OR is equal to A, and OP is equal to B. And this relation is also provided, RQ mod is equal to 3 by 5 OP mod, and A part find PQ of in terms of A and B in simplest form. So this is RQ is 3 by 5 of OP, and OP is B. So from this equation we can write RQ is equal to 3 by 5 of B, because OP is B, so we can write this as 3 by 5B. So this will be, direction will be this one. Now we can find basically PQ will be this direction, and which route we will be taking. We'll be taking this direction, then this direction, then this direction. So we can write here PQ will be equal to PO plus OR plus RQ, and this will be vector. So we can write PO as minus B plus OR as A plus RQ as 3 by 5B, and now A and these two we can simplify. So it is minus 1 plus 3 by 5. So minus 1 plus 3 over 5 will be equal to minus 2 over 5 minus 2 over 5B. So this will be 2 over 5B. So our answer PQ we can provide is A minus 2 by 5B. This is 2 marks question. Now for B part, when PQ and OQ are extended, they intersect at W. So this is the construction which we will be understanding. And if we extend what we are extending PQ and reach here, and if we extend the other side RQ and touch this one basically, so this point is W. This is what they are saying. Now what we have to do, find the position vector of OW. So OW is basically required. So OW is required. So what we can do, we can write the equation. OR is basically we can write OW will be equal to, if I write over here, OW will be equal to some multiple of OR. So we can write mu OR will be equal to this one. This is basically a value, like it can be a constant like 5, 6, 7, whatever, and mu OR. So OR vector is what? OR is A, So we can write this as mu A. So this is our one equation which we got, and the second equation we can write basically OW is equal to what? OW will be equal to OP plus PW. So PW is what? Before OW is equal to OP plus something multiplied by PQ. So that will be, we can write lambda PQ. So PQ is value we already have, so we will replace that value. OP vector is basically B, so we'll write B plus lambda into PQ is what? PQ is we found PQ is this one, 2 A minus, so it will be A minus 2 by 5B. So these are two equations basically which we formed, and I'm just shifting these two equations at the proper place. I solved this one closer to the drawing so that you can understand properly, and this is basically the location which we are replacing it. And now we can basically equalize the equations. Both sides are equal, so we will equalize the equations. So we can write mu A is equal to B plus we can write lambda into A minus 2 by 5B. Now we will open this bracket and we will write mu A plus, we can write 0 B, or we can write 0B because this side is not having B and we have to compare B also. So B plus A lambda minus 2 by 5 lambda B. So this one. Now A and B we need to compare, so we will combine this B and B, and we can rewrite it as A lambda minus this lambda. I will write properly this one. So minus this will be B, we can write plus B we will be taking out, so it will be 1 minus 2 by 5 lambda, and B will be outside, and this side is having mu A plus 0B. Now we can compare this with this. So coefficients of A implies comparing coefficients of A and B. We will write mu is equal to lambda, and if we compare B, second equation, we will get 1 minus 2 over 5 lambda is equal to 0. So this implies what? This implies 2 over 5 lambda is equal to 1. So lambda is equal to 5 by 2. This will be the lambda value, and mu value, because mu is equal to lambda, which is equal to 5 by 2. So this implies mu also is equal to 5 by 2. So OW is equal to what? OW is equal to mu R is equal to mu OR. So this will be equal to mu which is 5 by 2. So we can replace this 5 by 2, and OR will be A value. So OW position vector will be equal to 5 by 2A. Hopefully you understood each and everything, and this was final answer for this question, and it was a 2 marks question. So basically we are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Don't forget forget to subscribe the channel and press bell icon so that you will be getting notification for incoming videos. Recommend this channel to your classmates and friends. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.